I guess we should probably kickstart it off by saying Xbox or PlayStation.
Xbox or PlayStation? Are you really doing this? Xbox.
Why would you choose Xbox?
Because I grew up with Xbox and I.
That's a bullshit reason.
Okay.
Why would you? Just because you've stuck. People had slaves. All right. Their children. Just because the children grew up with slaves doesn't mean it was right.
Okay, but okay. I enjoy having an Xbox. I haven't not enjoyed having an Xbox. I guess.
Okay. Okay.
Online,
Follow-up question.
Okay.
Have you ever owned a PlayStation?
I've owned a PlayStation and a PlayStation 2.
And you thought the Xbox 360 experience was superior to the PlayStation 2 experience?
Well, yes, because the PlayStation 3 came around the same time as the Xbox 360. But I didn't have a PlayStation 3. My friend had a PlayStation 3, and so we would play at his house, but we had an Xbox at home. Therefore, I played with what I had.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm not saying you're wrong.
But you're not saying I'm right.
But I'm definitely not agreeing with you.
Okay. That's fair.
Like,
That's fair.
I mean, even if you look at the exclusives
Yes.
for each one, right? Ratchet and Clank, Halo.
Ratchet and Clank is a good game.
Ratchet and
Halo
Clank is
also
one of
really
the best
good,
games
too.
ever. Halo is the only thing that Xbox has going for it. Forza fans can suck it.
I wouldn't know
It's
Forza
just
was
a car game.
exclusive.
It's a boring car game.
I'm
As a
more
matter
of
of
a
fact.
Need for Speed fan myself.
A Need for Speed fan. I do like a Need for Speed. I played Burnout when I was a kid. Yeah.
Oh, Burnout's a good one.
One of the best. I haven't had that much fun in a long time.
I haven't. I'm not good at playing racing games, so I suck at any of them regardless. So it doesn't really matter to me.
When you say racing games, do you mean all racing games or like in
Any
Mario Kart?
I haven't played Mario Kart in a while, so I can't say for certain. But I didn't win first place every time in Mario Kart. I can tell you that at 150cc. But that's also a game of chance instead of skill, though.
I think I would kick your butt in Mario Kart just like I did in Super Smash Bros.
You watch your damn mouth.
I'm just telling it like it is.
You know what?
This person right here got second place at a Mario Kart tourney.
Really?
There were 64 people, I think, in that tourney. Wiped the floor with all of them, except for the very last dude. And the only reason that I lost was because the way they had organized the tournament was... It shouldn't have been organized that way.
Yeah.
It was a best of two, and whoever won the second game won. It's so
That's
logical.
not how best of two
the
works.
first game was non-existent. It wasn't a best of three. It was a best of two, and the tiebreaker would go to whoever had won most recently. Didn't make any sense. My brother got to, I think he was out in fourth place, either fourth or third. That we had pushed up the gauntlet together, and when we hit that top tier, he wasn't very good at racing on Rainbow Road. This was on Wii, by the way. This was Mario Kart 7. No, Mario Kart's Wii.
It's not 8.
No, it wasn't 8.
I think it was just called Mario Kart Wii.
I think it was Mario Kart Wii. Yeah. And the other big problem was that they wouldn't let people race with the nunchuck. You had to use the wheel.
Ew, that's so stupid.
It was abysmal. And
Oh,
even,
jeez.
nobody in there. It's the most uncompetitive way to do it. But we still managed, me and my brothers managed to win almost the entire tournament.
Yeah.
By sheer skill alone. Like, it wasn't even close. That last dude, there were like 3 good people at that tournament, and it was my brother, me, and that one other dude.
Yeah.
And that one other dude won because he won the second race. I won the first one. He switched to Rainbow Road because he knocked out my brother, and I almost beat him on Rainbow Road. Yeah.
Rainbow Road. Oh boy.
This was when I was like 12, maybe
Dang.
12 or 11. Yeah.
So what you're saying is, I need to go to the store and get Mario Kart so I can get my butt kicked.
I would not recommend spending. Okay. I have played 8, the Infinity one.
What?
Mario Kart 8, but it's rotated on its side, so it's Infinity.
Oh,
The one where you go upside down.
Okay, yeah, that's 8.
Yeah. Yes.
That's just 8 altogether.
Very
yes.
confusing.
There's
Very
also 8
confusing.
Deluxe. Don't forget that one.
Right. That's the one where they threw in double items, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss the double team one. The double dash.
Double dash. Yeah, back on
the
GameCube.
Wii. Was that GameCube? Oh, that was like peak.
That was peak Mario Kart. Yeah. Yeah.
We played
Yeah.
back when I was back in my hometown. We had this game room, and the game room had originally mostly GameCubes, I had one Xbox, like the original Xbox, and I think a PlayStation 2. But it was mostly GameCube. And everybody would always get to the Mario games. And it was a little wild.
Yeah.
But I would play that game a lot. I would also play this Naruto game that they had. Shut up. They had a lot of different kinds of games. You know, they tried to do the non-violent ones, which was lame or whatever.
Yeah.
But then we updated to Wii's mostly. The Wii's, a 360 and a PS3. It was weird. Not weird, but it was just like, oh, we're updating. And then we got Smash. I think it was Brawl.
And
yeah,
that was the last game that anybody ever played there. Yep.
It would have been, but the kids didn't put the wrist thing around their wrist.
Oh.
And it was like a really big TV.
Oh no.
And so I wasn't there when it happened, but apparently I don't know if it was on purpose because one of them was angry or just slipped. But one of the Wiimotes like struck the TV and broke it, and it was tragic.
Yeah.
Because Smash was.
That was peak. Yeah.
Yeah.
That kid is why people can't have nice things. Yeah.
I mean, not just that kid, but yes.
Well, yeah, that and whoever beat his butt. Yeah.
Probably nobody. Yeah.
Well, I think the one true answer to the Xbox versus PlayStation debate is that PC is superior.
Yes.
Just the way it is.
I mean,
we have better games. I guess I say we because
you guys are one. You are one. You are.
we are the
mind.
Borg. Yes.
I was gonna say the Borg.
We are one. The Claw.
Stop.
Yeah.
No.
We have the best games.
You have been chosen.
This is gonna be very relaxed because I think both of us are very tired.
Yes, I'm in a very uncomfortable position, but I know if I move, then my snowball's gonna
I can cut that out. You just give me a heads up, right? Like, I'm gonna move in 3, 2.
What if I move at 2?
Damn it!
Oh, was I supposed to move?
You were just do it.
Oh.
Do it! What are you waiting for?
Stop! No.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Okay, I'm gonna move now.
Look at him. Just here in the background, the struggle.
I'm sorry. I'm fat.
You're
Dad.
making it worse. Like now your neck is gonna be so cricked. We're 10 minutes in. You realize we have like 50 more minutes to bullshit.
I don't have a neck.
Oh my god. Is that a genetic thing?
Yeah.
All through the years, I've never had a neck.
I told you I was different. I'm not like other girls.
Oh my god. Well, here's my weekly update on my DC animated universe watch through. I am almost done with the New 52 continuity.
Oh.
I've got, I think, 4 more movies. Have you watched a lot of DC stuff? I always forget.
Like I've seen Justice League.
Yeah.
I've seen some of the movies, the animated movies. But I don't know which ones because it's been a while. So I'd say no.
Well,
The
you should definitely check it out. If you have, I think I've been watching since either February or April. I forget exactly which month it was. It was one of those two that I'd have to go back and look at my. Why would I pick those 2 months? There's a month in between there.
Yes, there is.
Somewhere between February and April, and also May.
I see.
No, wait. No, not May. February. Manjuary. February.
Ew.
What is the third month? March?
March?
Thank you.
Are you
I
stupid?
can't believe I forgot the third month. March. Yes, March. February. Merch. Urkel.
Steve?
What show was he on? Family Matters?
Yes.
I never watched that show. Never did. So I think I've gotten off topic here. DC.
Yes, definitely.
I don't really understand the whole like DC versus Marvel mindset. Because here's a hot take. It's all superhero stuff.
Yeah.
It's like if you're watching, it's like all the same. Some of the heroes have a little bit of crossover in who they are. But I think at this point, I can say I think the DC animated universe I prefer it over the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
It's a lot more expansive for sure.
There are outliers in the MCU, like Infinity War and Endgame.
Yes.
I thought that's pretty much peak. Like, that is on par, I think, with what the DC animated universe. Is your computer okay? Is that your computer?
Hold on. You might be able to hear this when you come back to it later.
Yeah.
My computer likes to charge up for an explosion every now and then.
Yes, I hear that. Well, hopefully...
That's why I don't like to record with this laptop. I like to use my previous one, but that one is so slow. So I just never use that one anymore. I just take some chances. Actually, if I just move this one over here, it might be okay.
Yeah, it's heating up. Well, at any rate, what was I talking about?
You were talking about outliers.
Right. Endgame and Infinity War. I think those two were pretty much peak, as well as the first Iron Man and Thor Ragnarok.
Yes.
Collectively, those four are the peak of Marvel in my book.
Okay.
But DC, on the other hand, constantly puts out good stuff, except for their live action stuff. Their live action stuff is miles behind.
Yeah.
Miles behind anything Marvel's ever put out.
I agree.
But their animated universe is crispy. Some of those movies, there are not very many movies that have a 100% rating on Rotten Tomatoes and that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There are movies, they have one. I think it's either Son of Batman or Batman versus Robin.
Yeah.
That is rated 100% on there. That's so rare. That's such a unique category.
Mm-hmm.
But all of those movies are rated really highly. They're just fantastic movies. Even if you don't like superhero movies. Well, if you don't like superhero movies, you probably won't like DC stuff. But
yeah, that's fair.
They're very strong movies. They're very strong. They're enjoyable. The characters are great. You really get invested in them. I totally see. I see why people are like, I like Marvel. I like Disney. I like DC. But personally, I like them both.
Okay.
I think I prefer DC though.
Okay.
It's not to say that Marvel is bad. I just have found more enjoyment watching DC stuff. Which is very weird because how many rivalries are there like that? You know,
like
PlayStation versus Xbox, Marvel versus DC. What's another one?
Disney versus DreamWorks.
The world.
At this point, yeah.
Disney versus Amazon. Yeah. Well, Disney owned DreamWorks.
Does it?
Yeah, I think.
I
They
don't
either
know.
own DreamWorks or Illumination. I forget which one. They bought them. Yeah.
Well,
Who was the one that put out Up?
Up? That's Disney. That's Pixar.
Pixar. Oh, maybe DreamWorks is different.
Oh, Pixar versus DreamWorks. I guess that could be one.
That was one, yes. Though, to be honest, I can never get them. I cannot. Which one? Who was the one that made?
Pixar.
Oh God. The Road to El Dorado.
That's Disney.
Was that Disney?
I believe so.
Or was that DreamWorks?
Are you talking about El
He's
Dorado?
Googling it. Yeah.
El Dorado.
You got nothing to bet with. One more roll.
I'm pretty sure. Dang it! Why is this so hard to figure out?
He's got a laptop. It's a problem because you got an
Technology.
HP.
Shut up! You have an HP.
Yeah, PSA to everyone out there: don't get Hewlett Packard.
Yeah, don't.
They make pretty damn bad laptops. I haven't found a good laptop.
Oh, okay. Sorry, that is DreamWorks. Never mind.
It was DreamWorks. Okay.
Yeah,
I think
and that's a crispy movie.
that was a great. Yeah, that was one that that and Treasure Planet didn't deserve what happened to him.
Treasure Planet. Oh, I forget about the movie all the time.
I actually went back maybe this year or last year and watched Treasure Planet again.
Yeah.
There was actually another movie made around the same time, very similar to it, by the dude he was the other puppeteer, not the puppeteer. He was a famous animator, and I forget the name of it right now.
Atlantis.
No. It was another space adventure. Very strange.
Treasure Planet.
No, it was opposite of Treasure Planet. They came out very similar around the same time. It was almost like a Megamind Despicable Me scenario. Though, yeah, that's another one. They came out at the exact same time. Which one's better?
Did they?
Despicable Me? Same year. Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that. Obviously Megamind.
Megamind is a superhero movie. You are correct. There was a wrong answer to that question.
What? Okay, the Iron.
In an opinion-based
I haven't watched
question.
That.
Is that me?
What?
Good sweet lord, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, my laptop is freaking out. Gosh, you're really loud.
I'm projecting. I mean, I'm not loud on my own mic.
Oh no, not you. I'm talking about my laptop.
Oh.
Um.
Papa John's versus John. No.
Yep.
Versus John-O-No's. John versus Domino's. Papa
Um,
John's, Domino's. What was the other one?
Pizza
the third
Hut.
one, right?
Or Little Caesar.
Little Caesars is bullshit. That doesn't count.
We'll just do pizza. We'll do Domino's and Papa John's.
Domino's,
I mean,
Papa John's.
obviously, you're
Murphy's
Domino's.
doesn't count. Actually, I'm not sure what I am anymore.
I mean, it might be because you eat Domino's so much.
I think I might. I used to not like Domino's.
Yeah.
Then they changed the recipe, and I got Domino's, and I was like, my God, this is amazing. But the other day, I had Papa John's, and like, excuse me, their crust is so good.
Yes.
It's so good.
It is.
Like,
I agree.
oh my God. I think what I need to do is I need to try to order what I normally get, which is the Hawaiian pizza.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to get pepperonis, pineapple, and I don't know if they have it, but the Asiago Parmesan.
I'm not
That's
sure.
the third
Maybe.
thing that I get on my Domino's, and makes it good.
Mm.
If they have it at Papa John's and I can get the crust that I like,
You switching over.
I might swap to Papa John's.
Do you get like the normal crust or do you get like the Parmesan crust?
At Domino's?
No, at Papa John's.
I don't know what we had. I think it was just normal.
Okay.
Yeah. But it was like chewy and good.
Yeah.
And that sort of thing only ever happens rarely at Domino's. And I always get the same thing when I go there.
Yeah.
Because I only eat it like once a month when I have that craving. It's like, oh my God, I need grease and cheese inside of me.
Don't say it like that.
That's like what it is. Cravings are really very weird.
I agree.
Let me continue to dominate this conversation.
Oh, I was waiting for
By
you to
asking,
stop.
No, I do want to add. Do you have what? Did you want to?
I was gonna say
because I was gonna tie that into my next.
I was
little
just
thought.
gonna say
Stream of
Papa
thought.
John's for me.
Papa
'Cause, I
John's?
mean, I haven't had Domino's in a hot minute, honestly. But I would say I grew up on Domino's. At my church, we would always order from Domino's because they deliver.
Domino's
But
delivers. Yeah.
at home, we were a Little Caesars family.
Yeah.
So I grew up on Little Caesars, but I kind of grew out of that when I moved with my nana. She was like, "I'm not getting Little Caesars." I think she said it made her stomach hurt. It was either that or she just hated it.
It's pretty. It's not great pizza.
So then we switched to Papa John's, and I've been for Papa John's ever since. And I used to get Papa John's once a week over the summer. But I got
Once a week. Damn.
yeah. It was usually because I would usually get it on like a Monday, and it would last me because I would get 2 pizzas. Well, it slowly went down to 2 pizzas because like I would be like really hungry, and you're not supposed to order or buy food when you're really hungry.
Right. Yeah.
So then like, so what the biggest meal I got when I was like, God, I'm so hungry I could eat all of this, which was a mistake, was I would get the cheese sticks. I would get a pepperoni and sausage large pizza. And then I would get a barbecue chicken medium pizza. And then I would also get a 2-liter soda. And I would usually eat the breadsticks and drink half the soda. But I'd still have everything left, and I'd end up eating some of it like the next couple of days, and then I have to toss it out because
It's a real shame.
yeah, no, I suck. But then I just went down to just the barbecue chicken pizza, medium sized pizza, and then the pepperoni and sausage large pizza. But even that's become too much because at that point when I went down to just those 2, after a while I stopped enjoying it, I guess, and I stopped. I lost my appetite a lot faster, and so I would just end up eating maybe half of one and a few slices of the other, and then they would just be there for a few days, and then I just toss them because I didn't eat them. And so I haven't ordered pizza in at least 3 to 4 weeks at this point.
You think you'd feel a little more connected to those starving children in Africa, given who you are?
Yeah. Shut up, you ass.
Actually, back in the day, when I was living in, wow, how old was I? I think I was maybe 10, 11. When my mom was always out doing things, and she'd take us with her when we were because I was homeschooled through most of my career.
Yes.
As a learning student. And so, we'd take our home school with us. We'd have whatever book we were reading, whatever math we were working on. We'd just take it with us and follow her around so she could keep an eye on us to make sure we were doing our shit. And I remember multiple times we had this, it must have been a gallon cup. It was a cup, a single cup. It was like a travel mug. This massive thing that it had all of these facts about water on it. I think it was one of those, this was what, early 2010s, somewhere around there, that I think it was in the early craze of like that everybody needs to drink more water. And so it had like, the little tiers. You've hit this much water today. You've hit this much water today, this much water. And it had all these facts around the bottom that was like, water helps clear your skin and blah, 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 blah. You'll live forever if you drink water, And what we would do is we would take that thing, we would go to Little Caesars, and because there were 4 of us, right?
Oh, jeez.
It was me, my little brother, my older brother, and my mom, right? So we'd get the biggest pizza that they had, because that was back when they were doing the $5 for like a huge pizza. And so we would get this huge pizza, and then we'd take our jug of our water jug over to Wag-A-Bag, which was, I don't know if you know what a Wag-A-Bag is. They're very rare. I've seen like 2, maybe.
I've never heard of that in my life.
It's a little convenience store gas station.
Mm-hmm.
We'd take it inside, and we would fill it to the brim with Dr. Pepper. And it was like 60 cents to fill this gallon.
Snap. Okay.
We would take it out to the car. We'd do our school, eat, and drink Dr. Pepper. Like one of my fondest childhood memories. Yeah.
Is this why you love Dr. Pepper?
I mean, the reason I love Dr. Pepper is we have a story. For the first time I ever had Dr. Pepper, I think I was 2 or 3, and I was like obsessed as a little tiny child, obsessing over. I think it was like my dad was drinking out of a can or something, right? And I kept asking him like, "Oh, Papa, can I have some more, Papa?" And he was like, "No." My mom was like, "Don't give the child Dr. Pepper. It's not good for them. They shouldn't drink it when they're so young." And my dad, being my dad, of course, managed to sneak some to me.
Oh no!
And that was the very first time I had it. So I've been addicted since I was 2 years old.
It sounds like my brother with the root beer. I don't remember what happened with it, because I don't think I was born at this time. But apparently, like he, oh,
I gotta get my drink.
You're an ass. Apparently, he grew to love root beer because my aunt would keep giving him root beer at like 2 years, more so 2 years old, as an early child. Though he was not supposed to have it. But she would just give him, like, because back in the day, they had those bottles of root beer, and she would just give it to him, I guess. And so he, like, grew this love for root beer as a kid. I don't know if he still loves it to this day. I'll have to ask him. But yeah, it made me think of that.
Nurture versus nature, man.
My life is nowhere near as, interesting as yours.
Yeah, what's the this might sound a little bit pretentious, but
it is.
I think it's kind of considered that, like, the more traveled you are, right, the further you've been away from home and the more culture you've experienced, the more broad and open your mind is. So for you personally, what is the furthest you've ever been away from what you would consider your home?
That I consciously remember, or that I know I've been to because people have told me?
Probably consciously remember.
Okay.
Unless you're thinking subconsciously, my trip to Idaho.
See, because I've been to more places in the U.S. than I remember, but it was like when I was a child, and like some of those I don't remember, or they're like so faint, or like there's pictures of it, so there's proof.
Yeah. Well, I mean, those would count. Yeah.
Okay.
They would have shaped you as an individual.
Well, then the only place I remember that's that far out would be Connecticut.
I'm not really hot on geography.
That's
up and to the right, isn't it?
Yeah, that's over near Pennsylvania and New York.
You've given me more geography to compare it to after I just told you.
New Jersey?
Not very good at.
New Hampshire.
Are we west of Texas or are we east of Texas? Or are we straight north? Are we in the Dakotas? Where are we?
I think it was one of the original 13 colonies, if that helps.
Oh, so it was way to the west. I said east. That's what I said.
You're an ass. No, I don't remember this trip, but I'm guessing it was like a family gathering because there's a lot of pictures of like all the family or most of the a lot of the family was there. But let me see if I can find the picture. That's too much work. I'll show it to you later. But the only thing I remember...
You can throw it up on the screen.
Yes. The only thing I know about that picture, because there was multiple pictures that day, was I think I was maybe one or two. I was one or two, because I was big enough to walk, and I'm assuming big enough to talk. But maybe not, full sentences or anything.
But not big enough to walk the walk or talk the talk?
No, not yet.
It's like chewing gum and patting your stomach or whatever.
I can't... Wait, no, stop. All I know is that in the picture, I'm like crouched on the ground with my hands around my knees, I think.
Like Slav squat?
No. I'm crouched on the ground, or I'm sitting on the ground, sorry, with my knees up, and my arms are like this.
Wrapped around your legs?
Yeah, no, around my arms. Like, I'm supposed to be crossing my arms, but I'm a young child, and I don't know, I guess, how to properly cross my arms, so I'm just kind of grabbing my arms like this.
Oh, uh-huh. Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there with the most adorable angry face you've ever seen.
Were you throwing like a tantrum?
Yes, I'm guessing.
Were you an angry baby?
No, actually, I was a pretty happy baby that laughed all the time. But and I guess that kind of shows these days, huh? I think I just might be a little But anyways,
fucked in the head. Oh
my gosh.
We'll bleep that.
Sure. No,
as if this is edited by any standard.
But no. And then right next to me is my cousin, and she's just posing for the camera. She's got a stick. She's just like with the biggest smile, and I'm just sitting there pouting like. It's great. It was great. But like consciously that I remember, I would say, oh gosh, I don't know which one of those is. Which one of those is further? I'll
Connecticut.
I mean, aside from that, I guess I'll just go to all three briefly. There's Georgia, where my family currently lives. I've been there a few times. There's Indiana, where my great uncle and my great aunt live.
Grunkle.
My grunkle and my grunt. We're not doing this. They live.
It's almond.
Shut up. We went to spend Christmas with them. I think in the second or third grade. So there was that, and then Nevada, Las Vegas. My grandma, my nana, she's gonna kill me. My nana.
She's not gonna listen to this.
Probably not, but it's okay. No, my nana lived there for a good amount of years, and we would visit her like every summer and most Christmases for a while. And so that was pretty cool. That's where I rode my technically first roller coaster.
Oh.
But I don't know if that would be considered a theme park. I didn't go to my first theme park until last year, and that was Six Flags when I was 21. No, that was this year. Never mind.
Wait. Rewind. That was your first time going to a theme park?
Yes. That was my first time going to like an actual theme park.
Wow. Not even like, you've never been. Have you ever been to Disney World? Damn, man. Dude, I've
never even been to Florida.
Oh fuck. Maybe we shouldn't go to. Man.
I mean, we were what?
Depends. It depends on if the coronavirus is still gonna kill us. I know Disney World's open again, but we don't want to go.
We don't want to go there now. No, let's just go to Nolans. Like we were gonna go.
Go to Nolans and have some street hooker cough in our mouth.
That's disgusting. Ew. Fuck no, dude. Anyways, yes, that was my first official theme park.
Oh, wow.
I guess unless you count, like, what's it called, Summer Fun USA, but that's a water park.
Yeah, not really a roller coaster.
Yeah, but that's...
In the way that Splash Mountain is. That's a Disney reference you wouldn't get. Wow, I feel like I'm flexing on you now.
I mean, we've been over this many times that you were a lot more financially well off than I was growing up.
I think you were lower middle class. I think I'm upper middle class.
I mean, yeah. or at least I want to believe I was lower middle class.
Mm.
According to my brother, though, oh boy, it was a lot worse than we thought. Apparently,
Yeah.
we obviously didn't know much that was going on, but apparently we were a lot more poor than we thought.
Damn. Yeah.
But that, just because you're poor doesn't mean you can't be happy.
Very true. Very true.
Because I was a very mostly happy kid whenever I wasn't getting in trouble. But I was the best of the three of us. Middle kid things.
Goody two shoes. Yep.
I wouldn't say goody two shoes. I was goody two shoes when I needed to be.
Oh yeah, you were good at sucking up. I see.
No, and I didn't have to suck up. I was the best of the three of us.
Oh, so by default.
Yes, I was the most well
won.
behaved out of all of us. So I didn't have to worry about all that. Like, for example, my brother, who's my older brother, he got in trouble pretty much all of elementary school. He got sent to the office in every grade multiple times.
Wow.
My sister, oh boy, she was a lot worse. She got ISS in elementary school. I didn't even know they had ISS in elementary school.
What is that? The International Space Station?
No, that's not even, no.
She got shot into the sun?
Yeah, she got shot into the sky.
Wow. And
No,
she came back.
it's just in-school suspension. I forgot you didn't go to middle school.
No. I think I had 1 year in middle school and then I was out.
Yeah, but no, in school, you're just suspended, but you should have to stay in school instead of, like, being sent home. And it's kind of like detention for the whole day.
Yeah, it's like a worse kind of suspension.
Yeah,
You
and
can't even go home and play video games.
exactly. I mean, if one of us got suspended outside of school, we wouldn't be playing video games.
True. Yeah. Yeah.
But yes, the worst trouble I got in trouble for was OS. No, I got Saturday Sat, which is a Saturday detention, and that was because I had too many tardies. For them, it was behavioral reasons. For me, it's because I was talking too long between classes.
Oh, I get it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was the good kid. At least in school, from what everybody knows.
Even in comparison, yeah, I was not anywhere like that. Yeah.
Oh, I'm pretty sure but you were also completely different from me.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, I think our experiences realign in high school, I think. But
I remember
your high school is, well, honestly, I haven't been inside the high school that you went to, despite having lived nearby.
I don't know why you would.
I don't have any reason to. Yeah. I think I went to a football game because my cousin was on the band for that. But
we need to go back to Colleen.
we just went back to Colleen.
Well, we need to go back because I need to go to my school.
And
so
do
I can
what?
talk to my
Gloat?
godmother.
Oh, I see.
She works at the school.
Oh, gotcha. Could have done that when we were down there.
Well, I don't think they were in school at the time.
Oh, that's a good point. It was during summer.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah. I'm still thinking about babies throwing tantrums. My grandma showed me this picture of me
Oh no.
as a very small, I don't know, maybe 6 years old, something like that. It was just beyond the like fat toddler stage.
Yeah.
Where you had the beer gut, but otherwise you were like totally normal.
Yeah.
You just looked really weird without your shirt on.
So I guess not much has changed, huh?
And yes, yeah, very true. Except that the rest of me is grown out to fit the beer belly. But it was. We were at a pool. I'm not sure which pool it was, but there's just this. It's a picture of me leaning against the fence, like imagine 40-year-old me, drunk off his ass, right, trying not to vomit, leaning up against, arm to the forehead, like, oh God, oh. It's just a picture of me, 6 years old, doing that against the fence. Apparently I was throwing some sort of very angry tantrum, and I wandered off and was like, I need to collect myself, so I'm going to lean against this fence and go, okay, all right. I was a very dramatic child, clearly.
Not much has changed, clearly.
I'm like, oh God, oh, we can do this. All right. I have to have patience with my family. And then I don't know what happened after that because nobody really remembers, but there's just a picture of
Jesus.
I thought I was a very weird child. Yep.
That sounds. I can definitely see that now, actually.
Yeah. I was an outlier. My older brother is very much the Chad of the family. Though he has pulled back to be much more reserved. But according to my mom, the day that my older brother went off to preschool, to like be in session. I'm a year and a half younger than he is. So he went off to preschool, and she found out that apparently what I did as a child, me and my older brother would just hang out, and I would just talk to him all the time. I doubt he listened. I doubt he remembers any of that. Were you speaking like
coherent sentences?
Well, yeah. No, I mean, what age are you in preschool? 5?
4 or 5, yeah.
4 or 5, yeah. I mean, I could talk by then, and I would just talk to him about stuff. But when he went away to college, my younger brother, not to college, when he went to preschool, it was just me and my mom, right? No. I think at this point she might have been pregnant with my little brother, but it was me and her, and apparently I just wouldn't shut up. I just talked to her all day until my brother got home, and then I would talk to him. Yeah.
Dang, what happened?
I don't know. Actually, I am just
it's still the same.
I'm just the talker of the family.
Yeah, no, it's definitely still the same. You've just learned to control it a lot more.
Put me as the point man. I can convince people. I'll talk long enough that they will go. Their mind will shut down, and they'll go, "Let him pass. Get him onto the secure base. I don't give a shit. Just let me go home to my wife and kids." After I've told them about the lore of the D&D world I've been creating for 2.5 hours straight.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Vacant eyes, just just nodding. Totally, yeah. Oh yeah.
I definitely don't do that. I would.
While the rest of the family sneaks by in the background on the thing.
Oh my gosh! If anybody, it just made me think of those memes where it's like, when you come down or when you go to the kitchen to get food and there's a guest and they're like trying to sneak by. But instead of them trying to sneak by, they're trying to make sure they don't see you.
Yeah. Don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact. No. Hey, have I told you about what I've been working on this week? Let me talk to you. It's because I have to do it in bursts, right? Yeah. Like, I'm perfectly capable. Most of my conversation doesn't happen out loud.
Oh, yeah.
I talk to myself in my head.
People in your head.
I'm like, that's not an insane trait. Oh. Normal people do that. I just talk more.
That hurt my feelings, because are you saying that people who speak out loud to themselves have problems? Because I take offense to that.
I think talking out loud to yourself is definitely an insane thing to do.
Well, here's the thing. When I talk out loud to myself, it's kind of more of like to get my thoughts in order.
You can't do that on the inside?
I mean, I can, but it's just different to hear yourself say it out loud than just think it. Especially for me, I'm very much an overthinker. So
you say it out loud to pinpoint things?
I suppose. It's really just to get my thoughts together. And a lot of times I don't like the way you probably talk to yourself in your head is how I talk to myself out loud. I don't realize I'm doing it. Or not so much I don't realize I'm doing it. It's just kind of like a habitual thing. That I just talk to myself out loud, like how some people like have to whisper to themselves while reading.
That's like an OCD thing, though.
Is it?
Yeah, I think.
I don't know. I'm not a therapist
or
a psychologist.
I'm going off of the one article I might have read 3 years ago.
Let's not do that. I don't know.
Like saying that this is a modern problem is kind of, I think, false.
It's not modern.
As I understand it, like even it's happened throughout. What was that? The Pompeii guys or whatever?
Oh, gosh.
That like had gotten buried, and they're like, "Oh yes, these two were gay lovers," right? Something like that. It's like, yeah, dude, going all the way back to then. And then there was a whole joke like, "You're about to die. Your best friend's right next to you. You're gonna give him a hug, right? As you're buried alive by lava." Which, by the way, I had to research death by lava for Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh,
it's a rough way to go.
I imagine you don't die instantly.
It's about, I mean, it can be upwards of, I think, a minute on the long end. Generally, it's about 5 seconds of excruciating burning pain, and then you die. But you don't even sink into the lava. We're getting off topic
here. We've been far off topic from the beginning.
It's rough, man. Yeah.
Hold on.
Cheers. We were supposed to make people laugh, and all we did was make people go, "This guy's a bigot."
How long ago were the Greek people alive?
The Greek people.
You know, back when they were
I'm gonna
gay.
Guess.
When they were okay with being
like
gay.
400s.
Okay, yeah. So Pompeii happened before that. Okay.
Yeah.
people because the Greeks were gay. They were.
Yeah, they were very promiscuous.
Yeah, they were gay. They didn't have a problem with it.
Hole's a hole, man.
Yeah, just like most men these days. But they'll lie and say, "I ain't gay," and that's fine because if you're not gay, you're not gay. But don't lie and say you haven't done shit.
I think straight people still outnumber everybody else.
That's what they want you to think.
They're definitely
because
on the rise.
Straight people may not even be straight. They may just be saying I'm straight, but
because they're not willing to accept that they're gay.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. Yeah, I mean that's what a lot of people who are homophobic are. They're people who they have a fear of, because people think homophobia means you hate gays, which is pretty common, but it means fear of homosexuality, and a lot of times that stems from they think they might have some homosexual traits about them, and they've been raised that that's wrong, but again, that's also people are raised that homosexuality is wrong, so it's a lot of times it's just because it's how they're raised. But some people they might have homosexual thoughts or tendencies, and like, I don't want to be gay, I'm not gay, and they have a fear about that, and so then the hate that they give towards their homophobia is also directed at themselves, because the fear that they have for it, that they are different, that they're not what they're supposed to be. I wouldn't say that I was homophobic before, but I definitely had hate for myself when I was still not coming to terms, when I was still figuring things out.
So you were
internalized homophobia. That's
internalized homophobia.
It's like internalized racism.
Yeah. I don't know. It's very.
Humans are interesting things.
Yeah.
Why do you think the aliens haven't visited us yet?
I think they have visited.
Because we're gonna kill ourselves
first. Haven't made contact.
Oh no, they don't want to visit us. We're gonna kill ourselves before they get here.
Honestly, the aliens are probably gay too. They probe butts. Is that not gay? It's pretty gay.
I mean, what if they don't have butts?
I'm just waiting for that. When you hit 30, right? You're supposed to go get a finger stuck up your butt.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say rectal exam, prostate exam.
Is that the right word? I feel like there's a longer word for it, like oncology maybe. That might be the practice of it. You're supposed to get your butt checked out, or your prostate checked out.
Yeah, your prostate exam.
That'll be my true sexual awakening when he pops his finger up in there and goes.
It's definitely not oncology. That's for tumors.
What am I thinking of?
I don't know. Prostate. How did we get to this? No, I don't know what thing you're looking for, but yeah, prostate exam or rectal exams. It's where they stick the finger in your butt, and then they're just feeling for any lumps on it.
Yeah,
and that's all it is.
Does it matter? Would it?
Why is he laughing? I don't feel safe.
How would it affect it if, right? Here, I'm gonna out you here as a gay man, right? My prostate as a straight man, never been touched.
Okay.
Yours probably has.
Well, I mean, technically, it might have been touched. Because when you have those really big poos, that feel really good sometimes.
Okay, sure.
But it's sexually.
It's never been. I've never sought by
another person
or myself.
Okay.
Never stuck a finger up there.
I mean, I think
I don't have any interest
for some people.
It's terrifying.
They can there's this section in the gooch area that allows you to press against it a little bit. Your tainterinos, yes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try that.
I mean, you never know.
I'll wait till tonight to try that.
Oh, okay. You don't want to do it now? Not in front of me? Your best friend?
I just immediately go,
I can coach you.
I'm gay now. I'm gay. Yep. Thanks.
I can teach you. I can coach you, man.
As somebody... No, but my question is,
yes,
right, assumingly it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But if they stick the finger up there and they go, oh, got a little loose, right? What's going on with that? And then if they touch it and they go, well, it seems good, but it also seems like it's taking a bit of punishment. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that's how it works. If there's
does anal sex affect your prostate exam? Somebody answer me. I'm genuinely interested.
Well, I mean, I've never had a prostate exam.
Me neither. Yes, you have. Not that they were looking for it. It was more like a prostate test.
No,
A
you're
prostate,
incorrect. It was not. Fuck you. Well, sir, if you must, I don't think it really affects it, because I think it's just chilling there. Or maybe like if it, I mean, it may get inflamed or something, possibly. Because I know that's a whole thing. But you'll know when that happens, because I think it's supposed to be painful.
Probably, yeah.
And that hasn't happened.
That's a nerve,
before.
isn't it? It's like a sac with nerves.
I mean, that's where the semen comes from.
Yeah.
I guess I could.
What is the point of the balls? Isn't pee stored there?
Shut up.
No, I'm not that ignorant.
Does anal
Oh my God,
sex
he's Googling it.
effect? I probably used the wrong effect.
You know what we need? We need to create a third person that we can just yell at. You know, Google shit for us.
Oh,
Laramie.
Laramie.
Thomas, Google this shit.
Reggie, do your damn job.
Yeah, Reggie, yeah.
You know he's not. We're like, fuck you. Lots of things can affect your PSA level.
TSA.
Prostate something. Hold on.
Prostate.
This is prostate cancer UK.
Sexual awareness.
Tests for prostate cancer are the same for everyone.
You know what? I'm not gay, but my prostate is.
I'm not gay, but my butthole is.
Wait a sec. So that means it's gay to have sex with you?
Only
No,
if-
just
only-
my butthole.
Only
Like,
if it's in your butthole, no.
Why does he talk? What?
See, the PSA. So, prostate-specific antigen is a protein in your blood. A raised PSA level may suggest you have a problem with your prostate, but not necessarily cancer. Lots of things can affect your PSA level, including being the receptive partner in anal sex or having your prostate stimulated. But try to avoid this a week before PSA test. So I guess technically yes, but it's not like a long-term thing.
So it raises the. Well, what do PSAs do? What is an antigen?
Prostate specific antigen. Let's look that up.
Antigen.
Nobody ever goes through my history. Also known as gamma seminoprotein.
Yana simp? What?
Shut up. Seminoprotein. Seminoprotein. Or kallikrein 3.
Yeah, just skip to whatever it does.
It's a glycoprotein enzyme encoded in humans by that gene. Okay, that's not what I wanted. What does it do? Protein made by cells. Mostly. Oh yeah, it's mostly found in semen. But in small amounts of blood. That's right, because I guess that's what makes semen.
That makes what?
I said I guess it makes semen.
Yeah. Or
What is normal
so
by
you're saying that
age?
it being poked.
I
or, like,
mean,
stimulated means
yeah,
it makes
because when you're supposed to like rub against it or something,
Sure.
and like it's supposed to feel really good.
Sure.
I think it does. I honestly don't. I honestly don't have much experience
Wait,
with that
you
kind
mean
of
your
stuff.
booty hasn't been pleasured yet?
Don't ever say that again, please. If you want to remain friends,
You don't like the
stop it. No,
You
you
don't
can't.
like the boozy?
You can't say that.
I have one. What are you talking about? If that doesn't qualify me, I don't know what does.
Unless there's been a finger in your booty.
All right, I'll do it right now.
Let's see. So what? I don't know what this is supposed to say. I don't know. I don't feel like reading this.
Wow.
But what was the question?
Does it affect your prostate exam? But I guess would be no.
I don't think so. No. Maybe like.
But would
prostate-
it
what?
does okay? So like you know how
It's supposed to like stimulating it is supposed to like produce an extreme or an intense orgasm. Apparently.
I've heard that, yes.
And a lot of people are like, "Oh yeah, it does." I'm like, interesting.
But like I've read things that's like people actually I've read conflicting things because there's the people that don't jerk off, right?
Yes.
It's a weird conversation to be having. It's definitely not going up.
I mean, at this point, is it that weird for us?
I guess not. But like the people that like they say that jerking off is good for dudes, right? It's like a stress reliever,
and it keeps your semen levels down.
Yes, and it's like if you don't use it, you lose it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Right. But alternatively, there's stuff like No Nut November, and the whole like NoFap movement.
Oh, I don't agree with that. I just
You don't think that's what do you think it's a myth?
Oh no, I was just saying I will fap if I want to.
It's designed to bring awareness to like men's problems.
Yeah.
And as
Prostate
men,
cancer.
one of our biggest problems is the fact that we have dicks. They're very problematic.
For every November, for No Nut November, we'll become eunuchs.
Really not how it works. But like the people, because this last year was the first time I actually got interested and like invested in what exactly it was.
Yeah.
Because it was this big meme, and I was like, why are people doing this? I don't understand.
Yes,
right?
Most of them do it just because it's a challenge.
It's a meme. It's like what you do in November, but because the only thing to look forward to in November is Thanksgiving. Outside of that, what a wasteful month. But there was like, it's all these people that are saying like, yeah, I haven't fapped for like 3 months. And like my confidence is higher. I have more testosterone.
Oh yeah, that's
like
true.
all of these benefits that seem like they'd be really good. But then there's also people that are like, yeah, you need to do it because you're a guy and you need to like. It's like how women have periods, right?
Yeah.
That they have to clean out the old and make way for the new.
Okay.
That do men have that problem? The people that
it's
don't
not...
do it seem to have a lot of fun, but the people that do it seem to have a lot of fun. Fun might be the wrong word here. They seem to there seem to be benefits to doing both. Fun. But like, is one side are the people that have been fapping lying to us? Are they going?
I think what it is.
I feel like a god. I can get any woman I want, and they're just like alone crying in their room.
I think it's just a psychological thing, honestly, because it's urges and temptation.
Yeah.
Especially, if you're watching porn and shit.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like denying yourself of these urges, I guess, and something that you've been giving into for so long, you feel like, you can do whatever you want after that point. But I remember seeing, like, I didn't watch the movie, or maybe I did, I don't remember, it was a while ago. There was something, I think it was on Netflix, and it was this guy.
What?
Huh?
Sorry, yes.
Oh,
yeah.
It was this guy, who was like a sex education doctor or something, or a sex therapist, I think that's what they're called.
All right.
And he never went through puberty.
What?
Yeah, he had like something happened with like his brain,
pituitary
gland. I think that's what it's called. And he wasn't able to properly go through puberty. He still grew up to be, an adult man, but like sexually, he's technically still a child. And so he doesn't really have these sexual urges like everyone else, and he's pretty successful.
Yeah.
And his job is to, get people to stop engaging in so much sex so they can, or just abstain from sex, really. And it's supposed to, and all of them end up, being a lot more successful because they can concentrate better after a while. They fought off their urges. They've got more confidence, blah, blah, blah. And this guy himself, he's very successful. And like, because, he's never had sex and he doesn't want to have sex because he hasn't gone through surgery or gone through puberty. It's kind of like, he's like a walking he's a walking testimony of what he's preaching, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
But the movie, of course, is a movie. And so he ends up getting surgery. I think
be able to have sex.
I think he got surgery to like on his pituitary gland or something, or just something happens where he ends up going through puberty, and his whole life changes. He learns about like actually having sex, masturbating, and all this stuff, and it like completely shifts his life, and he becomes a nightmare. He becomes
sounds like a really fucked up movie.
Yeah, I think might be some propaganda to stop having sex. But anyways.
Yeah.
But no, I just feel like it's kind of, I think it's a psychological thing more than like a physical thing. And it's just like, oh yeah, I don't have to jerk off. Because I feel like a lot of people, they feel like they might have to. Just because they do it so often and it's become so habitual.
Yeah.
Because I know some people, well, I don't know some people, but like in general, because I read somewhere on Reddit at one point. I don't remember how I found it.
Well, I think all of our information just comes from Reddit.
Well,
just
yes, but this one is
it's
this one is. I was reading something about experiences or something, about like masturbating or whatever, and this one person was like, I can't leave home without masturbating.
Damn.
And so,
I
like,
think there's a point that becomes a problem.
and I feel like that might be, yeah, that's a problem. It's more like an addiction, I would say. Because I think that is like an actual thing. Because you know, porn addiction's a real thing, and I think masturbating too much can also become addiction.
I think so.
At some point.
Yeah. Well, because you're just triggering dopamine. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's kind of wild. Yeah. How did we get to talking about masturbating?
I don't know, but now we're gonna shift the topic to would you rather? No.
Would you rather?
Would you rather be a dragon girl trapped in a 1,000-year-old body, or a 1,000-year-old dragon trapped in a little girl's body?
Are you talking about a dragon maid?
Oh, yes, that actually is it. Yeah, look at that.
I don't know.
I have no idea. God.
But yeah, I honestly don't even know how we went from Xbox or PlayStation to masturbating. Is it really good for you?
How weird. We didn't have.
Stop?
I'd like to point out, it's interesting that we've been rolling for an hour and 33 minutes.
And I think an hour.
We
this whole
prepped
thing.
nothing.
Yeah.
And I asked you Xbox or PlayStation, and somehow we circled through like 6 different topics, one after another, somehow ending up on. Unsurprisingly, we've ended up on jerking off.
I mean,
it seems like a sexist thing to say, but
I mean,
I'm a dude.
We talk about sex. Let's be honest.
We talk about sex. Welcome to.
Remember that one time you had sex with that one
John's
chick,
Sex
bro?
Podcast. What?
Remember that one time you had sex with that one chick, bro?
Oh, totally, bro. Yeah.
Yeah,
Her tits were
totally,
like out to here, man. God.
Whoa, shit.
Whoa, yeah. Battered them around like balloons. They weighed like 4 pounds each. Christ. They were buoyant as fuck, man.
Oh, that's cool.
I feel like you could throw her in after me in the ocean and we'd both live.
I wouldn't throw her because I'm afraid of women.
She was also like way stronger than you, so I doubt you could have. Yeah.
What are you talking, bro? I can bench 300 flat, man.
To 450, easy. I've seen her at the gym, bro. That's where I picked her up. Actually, I didn't. She picked me up. She's strong as fuck, bro. God.
But she got them legs though, them thighs.
She got. You like thunder thighs? Nah, she has thunder thighs. No fat. Terrifying. She could crush a baby elephant. Between her thighs. No problem. I don't know how strong baby elephants are, but she's got to be able to do it. I don't know. Maybe a rhinoceros is stronger.
What about a hippo, bro?
Hippo, easily. Done deal.
She sounds like my kind of girl.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say send her my way, but told her come pick me up.
I've learned I can only breathe for like 25 seconds. It's rough, man. It's rough.
Premature ejaculation.
What?
What?
This girl sounds amazing.
Lamala John telling you about the best girl.
Thighs like a goddess. She's got
is she an
tits out to
Amazonian
here.
woman? Is she an
know.
Amazon woman?
She doesn't even need a bra. They just naturally out to here, buoyant. Perfectly
Are they
perky?
Are they
There you go.
Are they fake?
No, all natural, bro. All natural. Freaky. It's freaky. That's what it is.
Bro, you're kidding me, bro. That ain't right, bro.
I don't know how she's real, man.
Send me a
Doesn't make
picture
sense.
right now.
I don't have a picture.
Six sec right now.
She doesn't let me take pictures.
Oh.
She takes pictures. I don't get to.
What's your Instagram?
I don't know. She has an OnlyFans.
What's your OnlyFans?
That transition. Yeah.
And that's been Lamb a la Chad. Chad a la Chad.
What's the deal with
airline food?
No. Jerry, go away. Go home. Well, how great would it be if you could say that and he, like the Kool-Aid Man, come crashing through the wall?
What's the deal with airline food?
With airplane food? Like Jerry!
Jerry!
Ah, damn it. Yep. You can go home. Man, we did the bit. Just go. Just go, man. You sure? You sure? Yeah, no, Jerry. Just
I
go,
can't do
man.
Jerry's voice. But you know whose voice I can do?
What are you laughing? What? Whose voice can you do?
Isaiah.
Hey.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Hey.
My God, it's spot on. I can't believe he's so good at that. Is he not good at that? Yeah, he's totally good at that. Wow, man.
I
Wow.
didn't know we had a whole audience in
The
here.
peanut
Dave.
gallery is really agreeing.
We have peanuts?
Have you ever thought about being in a horror movie? Like what? If
horror movie?
Not in a horror movie, but if a horror movie scenario happened, a slasher scenario,
Are we allowed to fight
archetype
back?
would you be? No, I assume the killer is impossible. Like this is a Halloween scenario.
Okay.
Like have you thought about what role you would fill? I know which role I would fill. I'd be the dude that goes, oh, it's probably just the breaker box. And then I go outside and
Ew, I hate this
get
voice.
stabbed in the neck. Yeah.
Well.
Then I'm the first person to disappear and the last body they find. Yep. Right before the virgin makes it out. Yep. Though, honestly, I wish I could be the virgin.
Minute. Let's see. I guess I don't know. Which archetype would I be? I'd probably be the person who is gonna die first.
Why? Because you're black?
Because I'm black, yeah.
Ah, that bullshit.
No,
Let's assume... Well, shit, you don't know very many people, and neither do I. Let's assume that you and I and 3 other people. It's a group of 5, right? 5 people.
Okay.
You, me,
And 3 other.
and 3 other people. Let's call them Dave,
Ew.
and 2 women, Rebecca, and Sarah.
Okay. I assume Dave is trying to sleep with Rebecca or Sarah.
Dave and Rebecca, yeah, they're hooking up. Yeah.
Okay. What is Sarah in this scenario?
Well, I mean,
Sarah
where are
the
you?
brains?
You're the one that has to fill in the role here.
Okay.
I think
Sarah's the
I'm
brains.
I'm the one that I own this cabin, or my dad bought this cabin, right? And he's like, hey, I need you to go out there and fix it up, and then I counter offered, right? Hey, I'll go fix it up. Can I bring my friends to help me? Right? And he's like, yeah, sure. Under, of course, the guys that we're not going to fix this shit. We're going to party. Yeah. Maybe we'll fix this shit. So I have the mentality of...
I am the main character's best friend who's the scaredy cat. I'm a Shaggy.
Oh, you're the scaredy cat. Oh, okay, you're the Shaggy.
I have to be.
You're the don't go out there, dude?
Oh, yeah, no, that's yes.
Okay. We're chilling out. Night's falling. Lights are on. I'm trying to light a fire, right? Can't do it. Wood's wet. So we're just like, damn, the lights are all we got. And they're like, oh, it's kind of lame, right? Rebecca and Dave smooching on the couch, right? Suddenly, lights go out. I'm like, ah, damn it. It's stormy, the little stormy outside. So immediately I have to be the one that goes, hey, don't worry. It's old. When we first got here, I had to rip the cord, turn on the generator.
Yeah.
Probably just flip the switch. The breaker might have busted. I'm going to go check it out.
No, don't go out there.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Look, I'll take a flashlight. I'll be back in a jiff. I say as I throw the poncho hood over my head.
Why don't I come with you?
It's cold out there, man. You sure? I don't know. You look a little scared, man. Just because we're out in the woods.
I'm not scared. I'm braver than you are. Let's fuck you.
Well, fine, whatever. Look, I'm just gonna run out there. All right, you can come or not.
I put on my jacket and I decide to come.
Yeah,
because I don't know these other people.
Yep. I flick on the flashlight. Give Dave and Rebecca one of those smirks that's like, my God, they're gonna be boning all night, aren't they? And then Sarah gives me the wink, of like, yeah, it's a little weird, a little awkward that you've left me here.
Oh, so she's just the
people.
awkward one.
I'm
also the awkward one.
You two are the awkward ones. Yeah, you're the awkward scared. She's the awkward virgin. Yeah. She has the virgin energy.
Oh, so you and her are gonna hook up.
I've stepped into the Chad. Well, no, Dave's the Chad.
Yeah.
I'm the normal one. Yeah.
Well, that means you can't die. You're the main character.
Unless
that's why I'm coming with you.
As we go out and I look at this breaker box, I go, well, breakers were all fine. It's just kind of weird. And I trace this wire that goes right. This wire's frayed. Right. Trace the wire, and then we realize, it's been cut in half.
Oh no.
And like, oh no, what are we gonna do?
We need to get out of here.
Like, I'm sure a mouse just chewed on the wire.
And are we just doing, just normal scary movie logic, or are we being a little bit more reasonable?
No, everybody dies at the end of this movie.
Okay.
Except for the virgin. Yeah.
So then it looks like it's been deliberately cut.
No. Those are clearly mice teeth. I know. Remember, I have Timmy and Tommy at home. My mice.
I guess you're right. You would know.
Yeah, I think let's just keep trying to build the fire, and then we're both killed. I'm gonna go get some firewood. You go collect some tinder.
Oh,
We'll meet back inside.
wait! Don't go.
Big thunder shock.
And
Unbeknownst to both of us, Killer is in the woods watching at this moment. So I go, all right, I see ya, and I jog off, pick up an axe along the way.
And while you do that, I walk around the house to find some timber or whatever. I try to like cover up the wood as best I can with the rain. Oh me, oh my! Oh, what
Suddenly, jump scared as Sarah slaps herself against the window. Oh no, Rebecca slaps herself against the window, and you look up and realize that, oh my God, Dave and her are getting it on.
I don't want to watch this, and I turn away. Oh no! I look away. I turn around so I'll turn my back to them and still cover the firewood. Where's he at? Sure is taking a long time. Maybe I should go check on him. Nah, you know better than that. And I will look around.
Yeah. This has just turned into a game of Dungeons and Dragons.
I was gonna say, let me roll for perception.
Hell, it would be a lot of fun to have a
Scary movie.
Yeah, to like have, you didn't actually get to see that one, but I ran for the D&D group that I'm running on Fridays, a one shot where one of the players actually played the monster, so it would be really interesting. Have you seen like Friday the 13th? Yeah. If I created a map like that, right? Had one person playing Jason.
Do it.
5 people.
Do it.
Playing the regular people. That would be.
Let's do it.
Hell, I'd play that. Yeah.
I want to be a dungeon master too.
I want to be a dungeon master, baby.
I want to be a dungeon master. Like no one ever was.
Oh my God! It turned into Pokemon. Really?
Yeah.
That's a great idea. I should write that down.
So
we're right on time. Look at that.
Yeah. So we
the
died.
moral of the story is I died, and then as you're looking out there, shot through the neck by an arrow. Scream from inside. The killer smashes through the window. Rebecca and Dave are naked. He chops off his dick.
Not the dick.
The dick. Yep. Oh. Sarah makes it out. She's the virgin. Yeah. Lives to tell the tale. Somehow becomes Jason's assistant for the next movie.
Gerald.
Lures in more people. Dick gets chopped off.
But Gerald is actually your uncle or whoever's cabin it is.
And
he's just a serial killer.
He bought this. He didn't actually buy this. He's always owned it.
He doesn't even own it. He got the keys from his boss. And he was trying to frame him because he messed him up on his taxes.
Yeah, I bet someone's made a one shot of Friday the 13th that I could just steal.
I'm down.
Yeah, it'd be fun. You know what we should do? Peace out. All right, cut it.